That's lucky.
But you know what? These people are dead. That's why even if you throw something out there like that, they're so dead in the head, they don't even have no reaction, you know?
Subtil than any beast of the field, which the Lord, Yahweh.
So out of all the creatures in the world, the smartest beast is Esau. All right? He's a wild beast. He has no rules, no orders, and that's proven through history. If you look at history, the so-called white man will make treaties, but all he's there for is to rape, rob, and murder. And that's what that's explaining right there. You know, he came in to Adam and Eve's relationship, pretty much talked to the woman, and that's what happens to your women when they go get jobs. You know, your woman, all right, she might want to help pay the bills, so you say, go get a job, hon. She goes, next you know, you have an argument, there's a dude over there, a snake. Next you know, your bitch got fucked in a hotel during lunch. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that happens in this place, and it's fucking vexing to the spirit, you know?
Oh,
this fucking place is hell.
Going on. It says, probably kept on losing my spot. Which the Lord, Yahweh, had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, hath Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Right, you're not supposed to be with every man that you come in contact with. You know, you ain't supposed to be spreading yourself like butter throughout this whole fucking place, you know?
Like yet again, peacocking, man.
Right.
Showing your
a woman's only supposed to have one husband, but because of this wicked ass society, you don't get your woman till she's fucking had 10 dudes already up in the bitch. You know? Fucking used, you know what? Like a sandwich, you know?
Yeah.
You know, you're hungry, you want that, you know, you're dying for that hamburger, but all that they give you is a fucking half-bitten sandwich, you know? It's fucking disappointing. And that's what pisses you off about this place, man. It's fucking vexing.
Yep. Going on to
and I tell you what, the prettier ones are the worst ones, man. Those real pretty girls, those are the worst fucking ones, man.
Why? Because they know how to play that game, man.
Yeah, because they've been played.
Yeah, they've been played, man. So they're like, oh, keep rolling the dice.
That's why you should count women as nothing right now.
Yeah, man. That's why.
Every time the Lord brings them through, bro.
Yeah, no, it's cutting.
He's cutting them.
It says, going on to verse 2. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
Right. So that serpent, being so-called white man, the other heathens, he says to the women,
That's all private property right here, man. You guys will have to take that out to 16th Street. That's all public property. This is all private property, man.
well, how far out is private property?
Man, this right here is owned by Gart Properties. It's the Denver Pavilion's property.
Yeah, so if we just scoot forward and we don't touch their building.
If you ain't on the wall, dude, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
As long as you're not on the wall.
Yeah.
That's another vexating thing, man.
Yeah.
Another some other security
And
guards.
see, he's trying to get us to go all out of our way.
Yeah.
But see, they're liars, bro. They're fucking
Well, that's what I was just about to say. When there was just a security guard over here saying that if we have any problem, let him know, man.
But that's the vexation of this place, man.
Exactly, man.
Fucking hate this place.
We just can't be up on the wall. We ain't leaving. What the hell?
We ain't gonna leave until we fulfill the work of our Father.
The mission, man. It says on let me go back into verse 3.
But you know what? We're not in a place of power, so it's better just to submit to their orders, so you don't get your fucking cranium cracked.
That should be, you know, that should be even show and tell right there, man. That should be a thing to rejoice at, man. Seeing that, man.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. You got to start to learn to rejoice in your vexation, because that shows evidence that you don't fucking love this place.
Not only that, that's showing that the Lord's dealing with you, man.
Yeah.
And in the right way.
that you're not friends with the world, you know?
Come on, man. Verse 3. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahweh has said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
Right. So out of all these nations of men, the Israelite woman wasn't supposed to feed from any tree but from her own. All right, but this is talking about Eve, but it's giving you a parabolic, you know, a parabolic story. You know, it's telling Eve, which is the woman, right? Serpent being the treacherous person. Who is that treacherous person in the reincarnation? Starting with Esau, which is the head of all these fucking heathens. You know, and that Eve represents our woman, and Eve did that actually historically too. She done that too, to show even at the beginning how wicked woman was. She was in a perfect state, and she still went the fuck off. Get Genesis 4 and see what it is that when these women, they feed with these other nations, they eat those doctrines, you know.
Cursed from the earth.
Yeah.
Verse 11.
I think it's the woman's curse.
Cain's curse.
No. It's 4. Abel. Right there. So. Oh yeah, keep going up. Right here.
Verse 5.
Yeah. I go up to 15.
15.
Verse 15.
Oh, come on.
Is that verse chapter 4 or no?
No, that's chapter 3.
Come on.
This is out of the book Genesis, chapter 3 and 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed.
Right. Problems. There's going to be trouble all the time. Go ahead.
And shall bruise thy head,
Right.
and thou shalt bruise his heel.
His heel. Because we're going to be that vexation to Esau. See, that read that again. I think that one actually is talking about Yahweh Shai, because talking about his feet being pierced. Go ahead, read that one more time.
Come on, this is out of the book Genesis. Oh, you good, brother.
I just saw all these security guards, and they just, remember, they were hateful right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, fuck. You know, you never know right now. You can catch a fucking beating right now.
Yeah, or something stupid.
They could beat our ass right now, and the cop, who gives a fuck? What's anybody gonna say?
Or they could just say something that we did something.
Who cares? You got a camera. I just watched Vice City, but you know what? All our faith is in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You know, I ain't afraid of that. I mean, there's fear, you know, because there's an emotional part of it. But you know what? I would pray that the Lord give me the strength to embrace that ass beating and to count it as blessings from, you know, to serve this and to deserve that, you know?
Oh, man.
Because just like the apostles did, the apostles suffered beatings, man.
They suffer well.
Yeah. And that's what we're getting at. This place is fucking hell, man. But as our kingdom comes, you know, it ain't gonna come easy. You know, just like birth. Birth is a fucking painful thing. The mother could die or the baby could die. So that's just right now. This is what's happening right now. A nation, a kingdom is being birthed. You know? And so...
And pain has to come, man.
Right. And someone's gonna die. Because it's, you know, the Edomites, they're gonna catch that death, including all the heathens and the 2/3 of our people.
Yep.
Especially these fucking wicked women.
That's right.
Yeah.
You want me to give that 15 again?
Yeah.
This is out of the book Genesis 3 and verse 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
Right, he's talking about the serpent there. Go ahead.
And between thy seed and her seed.
The children.
And shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Right.
Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
Right.
And thy...
And that's that prophecy of bruising the heel is of Yahweh Shai being crucified. That serpent bruised Yahushua. That serpent being that Roman Empire. Go ahead.
Sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
Right, that's how wicked woman is. That the Most High put, what is it, a week that a woman has to suffer in pain?
This one check out the workplace, man. She told me she comes up to me says like, oh, I'm on my period. She's like, it's your fault. I was like, no, and I looked at her and I told her, I was like, no, it's not my fault. It's your fault.
And you know what's fucked up? She's at a restaurant.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, that's so fucking unclean.
Yeah, that's that just shows you they're on purity, man.
Right. And that shows how wicked this society is. And that shows you how wicked woman is, man. That's why you can't put your faith in a woman. Mm-hmm. You know, your woman might leave you any motherfucking day, man. You know, prepare yourself mentally for that. You know, prepare your mind mentally for anything. Because shit is about to get real turned up around here. You never know. Your woman might go to work, get snatched up and raped by a bunch of dudes. You got to cope with that kind of shit and not lose your faith from this truth, man.
Oh, man. That's why this whole thing that you see right here, you know, we paving that path, man. You know, hoping and knowing that the Most High is going to be coming back, man. Paving that highway, man.
Go ahead,
Fuck, and so thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Right. I mean, the only reason why a woman desires sex is for the pleasure of the husband. It ain't even for her pleasure. That's why even like a woman masturbating is fucking wicked. Because the reason her pussy gets wet is for her husband. It ain't for her pleasure. Go ahead,
And he shall rule over thee.
Right. Rule over thee. The husband is supposed to rule over the wife. Okay? That's why homosexuality can't work. Once again, you can't have two steering wheels. You know what I'm saying? You only see that in the wacky movies, just like this brother said. Dr. Seuss, man, that's a fucking, like a retarded world, you know?
Yeah, that basically shows you the whole thing of Babylon right there.
That shows Esau's mentality.
Yep.
Two steering wheels.
Yeah, two steering wheels. Oh, it's okay, we'll get there.
No, you're gonna fucking crash and destroy and burn in that bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be celebrating. Cause, oh man, I heard this brother say, man, I'm gonna cry when this place be destroyed, just out of so much happiness. And I thought about that. I was like, damn, I can understand that, man. Like, finally, Lord, please, thank you. You know what I mean?
There's been times that I laughed and teared up a little bit, you know?
You know, this place is so fucked up, man. Even if you had to eat the fire, sometimes you're just like, fuck it. Even if I gotta play the 2/3 part, I just want this place destroyed already. Cause it's hard to live, man. You know, the air eats you up, the food eats you up, this hard concrete, the women, you're only allowed so much, you know? You can only get a job for what, like 10, 11? You go to college, they say right now, a bachelor degree could cost you up to $400,000. And then you got to start from the bottom and pushing fucking, maybe dishwashing, something like that until you find the job.
Yeah, man.
Most people can't find the job, you know? This place is fucking hell, man.
A lot of times you got to deal with, you know, maybe family members or something, you know?
Yeah. Or like we're getting on women, man. You know? Who the fuck has had a good peer woman? Nobody has, man. Because even if you got a virgin, she's still all fucked up in her head. You know, she still got disobedience. Because you can't fucking take that bitch and slap her if you had to.
There's this place, man. This place, what is it, not dilutes, I guess rehabilitates people to be a damn,
oh yeah, you was talking about that.
Yeah.
Where they destroy the brain with electricity.
Huh. And that's basically what they do. So this whole vibration they push, man, is basically scrambling your brains to the point where you can't wake up, man. You're gonna be stuck in this place, man.
Okay.